Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate how the AWS budget works. So I'm in my AWS management console. In here I go to services and search for billing. Click on that. Okay, now here you see your cost management dashboard. In here I have budget and budget reports. So basically the budget feature allows you to set custom budgets that alert you when your cost or usage exceed or are forecasted to exceed. So if I click on budgets here, let me set it up and show you how it works. If you see, I already have a monthly budget created. Let me create a new one. So I will be creating the cost budget. There are other options that you could use. Let me go with the cost budget and set up my budget. So I'm going to name it monthly budget. It exists. Let me pick my monthly budget. Okay, and period will be monthly. Other options are quarterly, annually. So let me keep it monthly, and let me keep it a recurring budget. The other one is expiring budget. So if you want this report to be generated till December 2020, you could come here and then set it up till December 2020, and then your reporting would stop after that. So let me continue with the recurring budget. The next option is about the budget amount that I want to use. So there are two options. One is fixed and another one is monthly budget planning. So let me go with the fixed one in this demo, but I'm going to quickly show you how the monthly budget planning works. Click on that, and in here, based on your last month's consumption, you could do some kind of prediction what your monthly budget is going to be for this month. So if I click on autofill budgeted amounts in here, say for example today's this is September, so starting budget will be $30, and I'm anticipating a growth of, say for example, 10% every month. Okay, so if I click on that and do autofill, it will show you that this September I have my fixed budget of 30, and in October it will be 10% more, like that. So based on your usage or your need, you could go and start filling it up here. But in this demonstration, I'm going to show you fixed budget and not this one. So if you see, my last month's consumption was $28. Let me go to fixed and say, for example, I'm going to put it $30. So I do not expect to go beyond that. Okay, and further down, if you see, you have the option to do the filtering. So whether I want to pick EC2 instances and to just find out what was the consumption of my EC2 instances, and let's say for example here EC2 instances and EC2 other. So EC2 other is basically your EBS volume, the snapshots, the NAT IP addresses, data transfer, other things are considered in here. So I'm not going to use any filter here, but just wanted to show it to you guys that there's an option wherein you could further segregate and track down your usage based on that. You could, if you have tagging enabled, you could click on tag, and then based on your team or project, you could select that and then find out what was the consumption for this month for this project. Okay, so this is the budget amount, and next I will do the configuration for the alert. Okay, so how I'm going to be alerted. So One option is go with the actual cost. So when my budget exceeds the exact $30, I want to be notified. Or you could go with forecasted cost, wherein alert threshold, let's say if I put $100, so if I'm expected with my current consumption, if that trend continues, what is the budget that is expected at the end of the month? So it will just forecast it for you. Say for example, I'm expecting the cost to be greater than what I have mentioned, say $30. Then yeah, it would throw me an alert. So I could configure the email here. I'm not going to configure it here because I've already done it, but you could add emails in here. You could set up SNS notification so that you are actually alerted. Maybe every month end you want an alert to be generated, so you could have that configured in your CloudWatch, and then set up a cron schedule wherein you could generate the report every month end. Okay, and then what's next? Okay, so let me enter my email address and then confirm budget. So here's the dashboard. Okay, and then if I create, I'm not going to create a budget, right, because I already have created one, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. Let me cancel out of here and show you here. So this is my monthly budget. This is how it looks like once you set it up based on your usage. Okay, so August, this was in July, $53, like that. Okay, and for the reporting, if you need, then what you could do is you could go back to your management the billing console, cost management console. Okay, and go to budget reports, and in here you could create a budget report. So you could name it test budget. All right, and then say for example I have selected the budget that I created previously. Create that, and then configure your delivery setting, how you want to be notified on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, and then your email address or your team's email address, and then confirm it. So how the report is going to be generated, I'm going to show it here. So you could see that you will get a report like this, where your monthly EC2 budget with the cost, the current, the budgeted, what is the forecast budget. Okay, so this is how the AWS budget and budget report feature works. Hope you found it useful.